In today's presentation, we'll be looking into the organizational culture of two global entertainment giants, Disney and Netflix. I am Sanallah and my team members are Krishna Satish Kesapraganda and Bizarat Ali Said. While both companies dominate the media and entertainment industry, they are in the same corporate culture, leadership style, or attracting and engaging employees. This is because we'll analyze their workplace environments, values, structures, and collaboration methods, as well as how these cultural differences affect their overall success. In this presentation, among other things, we will answer if the employees' workplace are formal and informal, the structure of their staff, where their power differentials are done, what are the core values of each company, etc., as well as how their physical work space promote teamwork. This will help to understand how each company brings creativity, business innovation, and employee satisfaction, mission, core values, and vision. Disney and Netflix have different core convictions that inspire their working culture and distinct term business methodologies. The mission of Disney is creating happiness through magical experiences, storytelling, imagination, and innovation. It offers services that mirror its core values of integrity, quality, and creativity, which come through in its impeccable creation of content for its brand management. Disney business culture is very structured and it goes through the normal corporate framework to protect its legacy and intellectual property. However, Netflix has a mission statement, entertain the world as they are in support of being innovative, agile, and inclusive. It values creative freedom and risk taking as well as holding employees accountable through a great deal of autonomy to make decisions. This is unlike Disney, where Netflix prefer to decentralize culture, where employees are more independent regarding content and business strategies. Workplace environment. The challenge and the opportunities are still available at Disney, but it has become a structured, executive, stimulating workplace. It is designed so that its offices and studios are imagination but of optional strictness. They strictly follow the corporate policies and guidelines to maintain brand consistency and uphold the high standards of Disney. Informality and collaborating creativity, the environment allows the innovation to be in line with company vision. Netflix, in contrast, offers a high flexible workplace environment. This conveys their opinion openly and challenge ideas with minimum constraints. Netflix believes in freedom and responsibility so that employees are free to work without being strictly supervised, while both Disney and Netflix might be structured and formal.
Hello everyone, my name is Bizarat Ali Sayyed and my student ID is 09135992. Leadership style. Disney transformational leadership operates in which vision-driven executive leads the company through the structured strategies while keeping our core of creativity and the brand integrity in storytelling and company success. And on the other side, Netflix. It embodies the practice of servant leadership where employees receive transparency, trust, and freedom to make independent decisions, and this leads to accountability, creative autonomy, and managing problems at fast-paced, decentralized teams. Diversity. Disney, it encourages workforce diversity through the process of deliberate hiring, global storytelling, and development of leadership, and as a result, proficient multicultural and representation in creative content production teams and the executive level. Netflix. They champion diversity by creating features with diverse content creation, employing inclusive hiring practices, and practicing leadership equity, meaning that employees from diverse backgrounds will contribute to globally representative entertainment portfolio. Inclusion. Disney, it drives inclusion in its corporate structures by providing equitable opportunities across its structure, being inclusive in leadership and working with diverse content development to do so globally. Whereas in Netflix, inclusion is embedded in its workplace philosophy as a culture where its diverse perspectives are truly valued, supported, and encouraged through open decisions, transparent feedback, and equitable decisions making processes.
Hello everyone, my name is Krishna Satish and I'm going to take up the remaining topics and coming to the organization structure. In traditional hierarchical form of organization, Disney operates with having major division, each overseeing different sections like theme park, studios, and media networks. The structure for this is to be consistent and have brand integrity, but it can be undermine the decision making process. Roles are defined, but making decisions still needs approval from the management at more levels. On the other hand, Netflix is through with the centrally and bureaucracy. Netflix is a decentralized and agile structure. Decision making authority is given to employees, which helps them with a rapid innovation and adaptability in the competitive streaming industry. As opposed to the importance of the strategic alignment, Netflix values speed and efficiency in organization. With this approach, teams can work on the ideas without waiting for the executive approvals. And the next is collaboration. At Disney, collaboration is structured and is done within cross functional teams, where teams work together under the defined corporate guidelines. Ideas are just until they start to the form, then all the departments such as marketing, technology, creative teams and have come together to get it executed correctly with a executive leadership. Teamwork is promoted, but there are clear lines of authority and the decisions are finalized by the senior management. Netflix, on the other side, fosters and the senior management, the Netflix organic collaboration through shared ownership and the open communication. Hierarchical barriers do not exist among the employees from the disparate teams. They have the frequent cooperative together to push themselves to come up with the new ideas. As opposed to Disney, where this collaboration has a chain of command at a Netflix. Employees can take the lead on projects and the culture is a collab collective problem solving and the creativity. And the next is organizational rules. Disney is maintains the quality control and the board consistently as well as protecting the company's intellectual property and enforcing the structural corporative policies to ensure the company's family friendly image. The employees are supposed to follow the strict rules to ensure all the content meets the criteria and it's creative. It's controlled very clear on what content is and not acceptable as it relates to the Disney. On the other hand, the Netflix functions as a platform with a flexible accountability system. Decision making is very area where the employees can given freedom and held responsible for their performance. And the Netflix guidelines at the opposite end of the spectrum from the Disney's, but they place greater faith in the employees to behave with trust and independence. However, for fundamental level, Disney is all about the control, while Netflix believes it's completely about the individual responsibility. Thank you.